Everybody, it's Ben. Thanks, Thaddeus, for subbing. Go, Thaddeus. They're getting rid of live chess. Then I won't know how to run tournaments or do game analysis. There's probably a way to do it. I just don't know what it is. Or maybe they're getting rid of those features. So I don't know. It would be strange to get rid of the features. But I don't see a way when I push play to do that. So those are the two things I use live chess for. They're getting rid of it next week. And so forth. It's going to be hard to run tournaments or do game analysis if it's impossible. Probably it's possible. And I'm hot because I'm drinking hot coffee, but I have this Perrier to cool me off. All right, we're going to have a 5-minute tournament. It starts in 3 minutes. And as always, you can type !join and get the link to the tournament. It's 5 rounds, 5 minutes. Thanks, JJWad95. I guess they're trying to make it less user-friendly. Yeah, I switched to play and then can't do anything on play. Yeah, you can't have tournaments, you can't do game analysis. You can play people. So I don't know, it's weird. There must be a secret way to do it I don't know about. Thanks, Squirrel Brain, for 100 centidues, starting the scam train. There's never increment in my tournaments. So no increment. No cheating. I mean, there's cheating, but there's slightly less cheating. Very slightly less. Karen will be here in about an hour. She's at Music Bingo with Archer. She texted me that she won one of the rounds. Thanks, JJ Wad, for gifting a sub. We've lost 1,000 subs in the last 3 weeks. It's a record, I tells you. And we started with less than 1,000. Not sure how the math works, but it does. Go blue. And if the Democrats all lose, then go Michigan football, because they're also blue. So either way, I'm looking good. Okay, tournament starts in less than a minute. Thanks, J-Rob. Go Ben. All I need is one sucker to give 1,000 subs. I mean, one, person. Also, winning the Powerball would be good and equally likely. Yay, we got 10 players. That's more than 9. Seems like it's brighter than usual. Maybe I didn't turn the light down when it came down. Yep. Okay, that's more normal the way it looks. Yay, the tournament started. I only lost 7 seconds. You can still enter the tournament. You can enter late. Thanks, Black and Blue, for subscribing. Hooray. Go, Hype Train. We'll be on Chess TV in 30 minutes. Then we'll have more viewers. Go Giving Pigeon. Yeah, the name of the stream is Tournament Tuesday. It says !join, and I've put the link to the tournament about 70 times since I started the stream. That is correct. Papa John's is better than Domino's. That is correct. My opponent's a little slow, but they're not even from Canada. On Family Guy, I think, unless it wasn't Family Guy, but I think it was, said, I'm pretty sure it was. He said, Domino's Pizza. He said, the worst pizza you can get delivered, but still better than the pizza you make at home. So. I'm sweating a lot because my coffee's hot. Also, I sweat a lot. Probably sweat less if I have some Perrier. But then the coffee will get cold. I said I wanted a nice coffee, not a nice coffee. It's funny, I had 2 instances today where anal beads were necessary, and it wasn't even chest related. I went to the doctor, I had a doctor's appointment today, and I voted. Man, I felt it too. Truth hurts. My game's still going on. My opponent's thinking heavily on his first move. There's 16 players in the tournament. We should be able to get to 20. Just need 4 more. If you click on the link, you can enter the tournament. Just missed the first round. Go Hype Train. Oh, the Hype Train's dying in 5 seconds. I mean, bye Hype Train. Yay, the Hype Train was successful. Wasn't too successful. This is still tougher than I thought it was going to be. Thaddeus already won. He was the first game done. Yay, Enzian Hero. Thanks for the 200 centidues. He's playing like Magnus, but 1 move worse. More players, more. You can still get in even if it tells you you can't. Just don't listen to it. Hooray, I won. It still says I played 99.2. I couldn't even play 100 that game. Yay, Perrier. We've already had a withdrawal. Man, tough tournament. Probably they kicked my opponent out for not showing up. There was no chess today anywhere. None of these online tournaments. I guess St. Louis is having a tournament. I forgot about that one. Let's see what happened today. They're probably playing right now. Oh, they're not. I think Hans Niemann has all draws. 6 games, 6 draws. Let's see. Oparin and Yu are tied for first. Oparin Gangnam Style. Let's see. Lenderman beat Yu, the other Yu. Yu Yang Yi was the one I meant was tied for first. Christopher Yu's in the second section. It's not a super interesting tournament. And there's almost no cheating going on. Terrible. Yeah, it looks like Hans is going to set up shop in St. Louis because it seems like the St. Louis club people like him and they have tournaments. And they could hire him to do stuff so he can make money there. Might as well live in St. Louis if you're going to be a chess professional and live in the U.S. A lot of other strong American players live in St. Louis. Go Mike Kummer. I miss Mike Kummer. Go Sisonko. Yeah, when the game ended, he wouldn't shake my hand and he yelled at me. He said before the game, I didn't shake his hand. So he was mad the whole game because, like, I'm supposed to put my hand out because he's older than me. So when neither one of us put our hand out to shake hands, we didn't shake hands before the game. Then when the game ended and I put my hand out, he yelled at me. Truth hurts. I don't remember the game, but I remember getting yelled at. I also got yelled at by Mark Hebden. He offered me a draw in Hastings 88-89, the tournament I got married the first time. And I didn't say anything in declining. I just made a move. Then when the game ended, he yelled at me for being offensive for not saying, like, I want to keep playing or something by just moving. Although, I mean, most of the time, my opponents don't say anything if I offer a draw and they decline. They just make a move. But I got yelled at for doing that. Is Shanklin the mayor of St. Louis? Well, he spelled Lewis wrong. So no. The most yelled at I've ever been in a chess game? I don't know. Usually I behave pretty well. I remember those 2 instances of my opponents being mad at me after the game. Probably the most I got yelled at is by Anatoly Lane. Anatoly Lane would yell at everybody after the game. So it wasn't, oh, it's my move. Wait, it's not my move. I saw my clock had 4:55, so I thought it was my move. I'm smart. Yeah, I've been getting dumber lately. Yay, go vegans. Play E5 in a long time. Wow, this game is twice as many moves as my other game. I used to play this a lot when I was a teenager. E5 and Bishop B4. Ever play F3? I hope I'm being very engaging by not talking at all. Karen will show up in about 45 minutes. Possibly before that. 40 to 45 minutes. Then we'll do puzzles. She'll show up when the tournament ends. I had the tournament end about when I thought she would show up. That was my plan. Not sure that plan's going to work, but see, if I hang mate in 1, I'll lose. But if I don't hang mate in 1, then I'm, probably the favorite with my extra 1,000 rating points. If I hang mate in 1, then slight underdog. I hung mate in 1 slow game a few years ago, and my opponent didn't play it, so I won. He was 2,400, and I was 2,570 or something. Let's see, I'll go here. Oh, this knight's just hanging. Does he have mate in 1? He could. No, I think he just hung his knight. They said it was hung, and they was right. I could take his rook, but my knight's better than his rook. That's more important to have the dark squares. Don't hang mate in 1. Uh-oh, I might hang mate in 1. I'm considering it. Yay, I didn't mouse slip rook h6. Hooray. Let's see, I guess he hung mate in 1. Wonder how we played that game. I'm guessing I played 83 and he played 53. 83-53 is my guess. Gotta guess something. I played 82.2. That's pretty good. I guessed 83. And he played 68.7. Well, he played better than I thought he did. Intense. You were never in trouble. Thank you. I made no blunders and no missed wins. Pretty good for me. At least I know how I play. Yeah, h3 was a bad move. Let me play f4. Yeah, also probably e4 is not very good. Well, the 2,500 guy, he probably wanted to play me. And then it's a 5-minute tournament, and we would play in the last round, so you'd have to wait like 45 minutes. So he just said, okay, screw that. If it was a 3-minute or 1-minute tournament, he probably would have stuck around. Trying to learn 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Well, the tournament wasn't very strong. It was me and him and, people he didn't want to play. Thanks, trying to learn. So when we hung out at the playing poker and eating and stuff and driving with Alltoucher and his wife, Alltoucher thought the Republicans would win everything. He thought Oz would win. He thought J.D. Vance would win. And he thought Herschel Walker would win. I'm not saying he wanted them to win. That's just what he thought. And I thought the opposite. So, obviously, I want the opposite. He doesn't really want either one. He doesn't vote because he doesn't want to show support for either side because he interviews a lot of these people. So he doesn't want to, I voted for your opponent, So he just doesn't take sides. He's just telling me what he thought based on, he has more information than I do. I have no information. He has a lot of information. So those are 3 races that I'm looking at carefully to see who's better, my blue hearts or his cold-blooded calculating math skills. Let's see. What's the most passive, stupid move? This one. I used to play that when I was a kid. Yeah, if you're not going to play d5, you play knight f3. But this is like even more chicken. What? Say what? Unusual play by my opponent. Very unusual. So I can be in denial. All right. Good place to be. And this is Pandemonium. Thaddeus has no pawns. I don't think there's a lot of Viking fans in Georgia. You voted for the first time. Are you a fan of the show Atlanta? I've never seen it for a second. So I don't know. I've never watched it. Would you participate in the Mr. Dodgy Invitational? They wouldn't invite me to a tournament like that because I'm not very strong. They invite stronger players. They don't invite people like me. That would be very dodgy of them. I do okay in my own tournaments where I'm playing you guys. That's the tournaments I play in. The most famous chess player you've ever played against? I don't know. Carlsen and And. They're pretty famous. I've never played Hans Niemann, otherwise that would be my answer. Mike Hummer I've played. Yeah. Maybe Mike Hummer. Never played Fischer. My dad played Fischer. Fischer retired from chess when I was 3 years old. That's how I won my first game. Goblin is here. I've played Ken West, so it could be. It's either Ken West or Mike Hummer. I don't know which one it is. It's one of them. Hooray. Let's see how I played that game. I'm guessing I played 89 and he played 76. Got to guess something. I played 86 and he played 75.4. That was pretty good. I was pretty accurate there with how we played. Do I play bridge? I do. In fact, my best bridge tournament ever, which was the last one I played about 3 months ago. 2 months ago. We played in a regional in Atlanta, me and my old partner from 50 years ago, and our friend Stuart Rachels and his wife, former U.S. chess champion Stuart Rachels, and we got 40 gold points. So that was good in like 3 events. 2 of the events were just pairs games with me and Wes, and the other one was a team game with them. Or maybe one of them was a pairs game and 2 were team games. Now I'm confused. Yeah, now I don't know. I guess there were 2 team games with them and 1 with just Wes. Maybe. Something like that. So that was good. We got 2 first place and a 4th place. That was the best Wes has ever done. And Wes has played bridge tournaments for 60 years. 60. And that was the best tournament he ever had. 3 events, 40 gold points. So that was good because he's 81. So that was a good way. We still could play a little. I hadn't played in 3 years. I just play with Wes when he visits Atlanta and there's a big tournament. Otherwise, I don't play bridge anymore. I used to play a lot of bridge 30 years ago, 25 years ago. I was playing bridge that I haven't played. I still do, but I used to too. Yeah, that's like when I go to the park anywhere and these guys are playing chess for money and they ask me what my rating is and I tell them I used to be 1100. I used to be 1100. It's true. I was no lies detected. Because normally when you play somebody in the park, you're walking through the park and you play chess, maybe you were 1100 30 years ago and you haven't played since. I didn't tell them I was 1140 years ago, but I've played since. I didn't mention that. But I was 1100. Oh. Go democracy. It doesn't really matter who's in the Senate or the House or the president. None of that really affects me. I would prefer it's Democrats because they're much, much less evil. But nothing gets accomplished Democrats are nicer people in general, but Republicans are better at stopping things when the Democrats have the majority. When the Democrats have the majority, they get nothing done because Republicans stop them. When the Republicans have the majority, they just run over the Democrats. So I don't know. It doesn't really matter for me who to vote for because everybody's terrible. They're just Democrats are less evil. But nothing ever gets done. Nothing good ever happens. It's terrible. I mean, basically, you can't get worse than Trump. Trump was the president, now he's not. So nothing really worse than that can happen. We've lived through the worst. And to me, it's much more likely Trump will go to jail than become president again. And Trump's not going to go to jail, but there's a 0%. I mean, I have a better chance of becoming president than him. I mean, Trump would have to live another like 5 years. That doesn't even seem possible. He's got to be like the unhealthiest person in the world. Although they kept Yeltsin alive for a long time, so maybe I'm wrong. How was Yeltsin alive when there was no possible way Yeltsin could be alive? How did that happen? You guys remember Boris Yeltsin? He was walking death. There was like drunk, very drunk Boris Yeltsin. That's how the, wait, what's happening here? Why did this guy give his night away? When he moved his night to where I could take it 7 different ways? What was that all about? Oh, he's 1800. Okay. I was confused. He did lose a pawn on move 6, which was also strange. Well, his name is Giving Pigeon, so he gave me a pawn for no reason on move 6. Then he gave me a piece for no reason on move 13. So okay, or 15. So okay. He is Giving Pigeon. Can't really argue, I guess. Maybe Hans Niemann will become president. Although I don't know if he was born in the U.S. I think he was born a U.S. citizen, so maybe. Spencer was born in Belgium, but he was born as a U.S. citizen also, both of his parents being American. And Spencer had a U.S. passport before he was 1 month old. So I think that's good enough to be president. Time for stalemate. It's getting close to stalemate. So that's good. There we go. Now it's getting closer. On Lead Chess, you could only play 300 moves and the game is declared a draw. Let's see if chess.com has the same issue. What happened? Is he getting tired? Yay, 403 moves. I've never played a game more than 400 moves. Hooray. Somebody do a marker. 403 moves. iChess TV. That was my longest game I've ever played in my life. 403 moves. Could somebody do a marker? One of my people? Thank you. Close game. Okay, we're having a 5-minute tournament, and this is the last round. C3, now I'm PO'd. Karen's home. Thanks, Mepex, for subscribing. Every move perfect. Is it my move? No? Okay. Yeah, that was fun. You have to make sure there's no repetition of position and no 50 move rule. So I had to make sure of that by making lots of pawn moves. Two markers, one for each of you. Happy birthday, Kingpin. You're the birthdayist. It must be fun to finally turn 18. Finally. Maybe he won't take back. King H2. Aw, I was hoping for King H2. Seems reasonable. $400 moves. One. Oh, King H2 is illegal. Damn. Okay, Knight F1. I found a legal move that didn't take back. 400 moves, one for each of you. One move per viewer. I couldn't uncastle. Darn, I tried. How many king moves? Plenty. That would be called blindfold chess. Earning his rating. Hooray. Yeah, let's see how well I played the other game. Probably pretty well. I can see all the moves. It's funny. It doesn't fit, but, you know, it's close. I wonder if I can move this down. I can see all the moves. I guess not. I can only see 177 at a time. Darn. Do a game review. It doesn't let me review. Well, my first game was 0 moves, so That game made up for it. I miss nothing. It says unacceptable game. The game's unacceptable. Yeah, I think I broke chess.com. Let's see. Saved. This analysis can be shared using updated URL in your browser. Not sure about that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. Darn. That's probably the game I'm most proud of in my life. I beat Gelfand, Mamajarov. Pfft. Now that game, that was a game. It's finding tips for me. Play less moves. Yeah, I guess I broke it. Yeah, I can't get a game review. All I know is I played great. No mistakes. 100. Yasser would be proud. Exactly. Yay, Thaddeus gifted a sub. Hooray. Lichess wouldn't be able to load that game because Lichess can only have a 300 move game. Then the game's declared drawn. That would have broke Lichess a long time ago. The tournament's still going on. Let's see. There's still a game left. Tensor extension. Oh, there it is. It's over. Yay, what a tournament. Yay, I had good tie breaks. 11. Congrats to JJ Wad for clear second. Not only did I win the most games, I played the most moves. In my first game, I only played D4. My opponent didn't show up. I still played the most moves. In fact, I would guess that one game was more moves than anybody played in the tournament, except my opponent. That's not how you spell surprise. You spelled something wrong on the internet. Surprise. The hot chick is coming. I can hear her walking upstairs, or maybe that's the dogs or Archer. Archer would be sitting down playing video games. I did vote. Go blue. I don't live in Marjorie Taylor Greene's district because I live in a normal district where we vote blue. Not in the middle of nowhere in Georgia. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really get any information on the internet. I guess maybe around midnight they'll give me more information when more votes are in. When did I start playing? The stream's been going for about an hour. The temperature today was about 75, 80. Now it's about 65, I guess. Which state is the most normal? I guess Michigan. Go Michigan. What do I think of Mehmet Oz? He's not the best candidate. I think he's a turkey. Oh, snap. He didn't say what's the whitest state. He said what's the most normal state. Normal Illinois. That's right. Bloomington Normal. Very good. Go Warnock. Well, I voted for him. That's probably why he's going to win. As soon as I moved to Georgia, we turned blue. So it must have been me. Let's get the puzzles ready. Actually, no, let's leave this game here. Hooray! Go insane people. Ooh, I got a friend request. We're just waiting for Karen. Talk amongst yourselves. Go Montana. But stay there. When I drove to Portland, Oregon in 1987, I wonder if we went through Montana or not. I don't know. We went there and back, so we went through a lot of states out there. I don't know if Montana was one of them. 32 degrees Celsius. The tournament's over. Agreed. We're just waiting for Karen. Go, Karen. She's been home for about 20 minutes, but she's making herself all pretty. Yeah, I like chess up because you can set it to like tell you a good move, or you can set it to tell you legal moves. So it's good for different levels of players. Like for you guys, legal moves, but for players over 1,500, then you could set it for good moves. Go, you guys. Go, Lee Algebras. I do not coach. Who's up more, Kemp or Warnock? Probably Kemp. Yeah, we have the worst people running in Georgia. We have Herschel Walker, Marjorie Taylor Greene. God damn. Hard to get worse than that. We try hard. Kemp is pretty bad too. Problem with the Senate being blue is that a couple of the Democrats aren't very Democrat. They're sort of Republicans. So the Senate isn't really blue. We can't really get anything done because Some people are Democrats in name only. They're dinos instead of rhinos. Terrible. Rhino's funnier. Dino, that's not... I mean, Dino's good from the Flintstones, but they don't call them that. Well, just because Dr. Oz is behind, they haven't counted all the votes yet. Republican votes come in later. Go the other guy, Fetterman. I always liked Fetterman. He's taller than Oz, so he should win. That's how elections go. Yeah, Democrats aren't good at gerrymandering. Republicans are good at that. Who's the tallest person I ever voted for? That's a good question. I'm tall and handsome. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, because when there was voter fraud in the last governor's election here, they were like, "Rawr, that guy's not letting Democrats' votes count," and then nobody cared. Yeah, so we're not good at claiming voter fraud. Yeah, Kemp was the Secretary of State, I think, and he said these votes don't count because they were Democrat. Then the Republican guy won. Terrible. Which was him. He was the Secretary of State running for governor, and he decided what votes counted. Very suspicious. But this time he's going to win fair and or square. Which is terrible. I live in a state that votes for Kemp ahead of Abrams. Jesus Christ. Terrible. All those guys were tall. Clinton, Reagan, the first Bush. Yay, Marine Layers rating with a party of 2. Hooray. Give that guy a shout out. Currently playing music. Thanks for the raid. What was my major? I don't know. It was a long time ago. I majored in political science, economics, and history. But I don't remember, if I did all 3 at Wayne State or I did one at Eastern. Good question. It's Karen.
Did you want coffee?
I already had coffee, but yes.
I could tell you made some, and I made more.
Yeah. I always want coffee. Somebody says, hi, Karen. Yeah, it's not good for the Ukraine if Republicans win everything. That's for sure. Republicans seem to prefer Putin over Ukraine. I guess because Trump likes Putin. I don't think they would care otherwise. Yeah, but look at this board I made. Hooray. Well, which one's mine? Oh, snap. Did you guys win after you told me you won?
That was the only time that anybody from our table won.
No. I played my longest game I've ever played in my life.
Yeah.
Yep. It's so many moves I want you to guess, but before you guess, I have to help you. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. So take a guess, but don't tell me. And it's more than that. Now your second guess, it's more than that. Okay, now how many moves was it, my game?
400.
More than that.
Okay.
God damn, that was good that you did good. 403. You did really good. I was trying to play 400. That's good. I've never played a game more than, I think, 250 moves. So that'll be the longest game I've ever played ever.
Yeah.
I'll show you the game. I tried to analyze it and it won't let me. Somebody else tried to like do a game review, but it won't let them. It says like it's broken.
Yeah, just a second.
And I couldn't have played that game on lead chess because in lead chess I move 300. The game ends in a draw.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
I've had one go over 300. All right.
So before we do puzzles, I have to show you my game.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
So pretty standard game. Now in this position, he made a known pawn blunder, even though he's 1800. Now the reason he gave away a pawn is his name is Giving Pigeon. So he's giving pawns away. So he played e5, that loses a pawn. This would be a good puzzle for you. How does black win a pawn?
Queen a5.
Uh-huh.
Check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well known to people over 1840. Okay, then he made a funny move later, which makes that move look like boring. Okay, now in this position, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now he made a move you wouldn't suspect. This is the least likely move that you would suspect that he just played here. Ready? Are you sitting down?
Mm-hmm.
Knight e4. He is Giving Pigeon, so you got to give him a break. So I took that. Now I'm up a piece. But he did last 400 moves, so you got to give him that. Then I doubled on the 7th. So yeah, I did good. The game is about 10% over now.
I mean, there's not a lot left on the board.
Yeah, but I'm a grandmaster.
Hey, can you put the OBS over here? There we go, because that
Right.
was cut off.
Keep paying attention because it gets exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Then I moved my pawn, so there's no 50 move rule. So I play g4. And I make sure I don't repeat. I move my king to a different square every move. Then when
Did
I'm
you guys
worried,
agree to do this? You just both
agree?
did it.
How would you agree?
I don't know.
He's moving his king back, and then I moved another pawn because I don't want 50 move rule to happen. Hey, we're almost half over. Then I got the opposition. Then I moved a pawn again.
This is a mockery.
But you're going to miss all the under promotions. So I make a pawn move every 40 moves or so to avoid the 50 move rule.
I thought the 50 move rule was you had to capture something.
Or pawn move.
Oh, or a pawn. I forgot that part of it. I forgot that part. Giving Pigeon says it's his immortal game.
Mm-hmm. Now I give pieces away so that it's not 50 move rule. See, I lost my rook. Then I lose my knight. Then I lose my bishop. All right, now we have bishop and knight finally. Then when I had forced mate, I didn't mate him because it wasn't 400 moves yet. So like in this position, I can just mate him. You know, knight here, mate. So I move my knight around a lot to get to move 400.
What's the time control?
5 minutes. No increment. And then mate. Move 403. You did good 400.
Yeah.
You knew what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, then when I tried to do a report, it said like this, this game doesn't exist. No, nobody can do it. They tried. Like a lot of people have beaten Gelfand. A lot of people have beaten Mamajarov. But who's played a 400 move chess game? Not many people. Also, I won the tournament. In my first game, I played D4 and my opponent forfeited. 5 minutes, didn't show up.
That's easy.
So that was less moves than this game.
Hey, Kingpin, how's it going?
2,000 viewers, what else? So for those of you who showed up late, we had a 5-minute tournament with no increment, and I won a game in 403 moves. Did you want to see it again?
I didn't bring my games, but when should we do my next 2 rounds? Not
Whenever you want.
well, not tonight because I'm tired.
Yeah, whenever you want.
Okay. Next stream.
Yeah, I can show the game again because some of you missed it. Like between moves 230 and 281, some of you were like, what? You're like falling asleep. Terrible. All right, back to puzzles.
Yeah, I won $5 at Music Bingo.
Hooray, go Karen.
The alternative 90s category.
This one I solved.
Let's see.
Two cups of coffee. What else?
Oh, I didn't see that move.
I'll be up all night watching election results.
Oh, yeah.
So far, it looks good for Warnock.
Okay,
He's
good.
doing way better than Stacey Abrams. She's finished. Also, that idiot got reelected in Florida, DeSantis.
Who was he running against?
Charlie Crist. And that guy used to be a Republican. Now he's a Democrat.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, in fact, I was wondering that. In Alabama, the woman who was the Republican one, I hope you're not too shocked, and her opponent was Boyd. Boyd from Alabama. Mm-hmm. This person didn't say what his first name was, but he said Will. Is that a relative of yours running for Senate in Alabama?
Not that I know of. Hang on. Let me look at this.
You are looking at beautiflorous? Is that a word? Thanks, Ragin Reptar. Boy, Thaddeus's answer is just filled with errors. Even at the end of his answer, he's at mate. And he did miss mate in one, and all of his moves are wrong. Other than that, I like his answer.
Darn. Oh, wait, there's a pin there. Okay, let me look again. There.
Yeah, I wonder if you're distantly related to the Boyd who ran for Senate. How many Boyds are in Alabama? 1,000?
Let's see what they can do.
There's also a Boyd in baseball, and there's a Boyd in football. Go, Karen.
There.
Thaddeus is banned.
So I was looking at a couple different things. I'm not sure.
It says the guy Boyd running in Alabama is black, so he's probably not related to you, but he could be.
Could be. Can I have the paper dolls? I would say Queen F6.
Close.
Queen E5.
Yeah.
But I didn't think that worked.
Why not?
Because, okay, I thought if you took,
then
there would go Queen D1.
There's a rook here. So you could play king h2, or you could just play rook takes queen. Rook takes queen's easier.
Well, if you don't take the queen, then I'll take the rook.
Yeah, but queen g7's mate.
Oh, yeah.
The problem with queen here is bishop f8. Always play bishop f8.
Yeah,
But here you're threatening the rook also.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
So it is here. So I'm confused because rook takes wins and king h2 wins. That means one of them doesn't win.
This was the scenario I was talking about.
But like rook takes obviously wins because after rook takes queen, rook here's mate. So that wins. I'm trying to figure out why king h2 doesn't win. Oh, because queen g1 check and bishop g1 check. Oh yeah, I forgot black had started attacking too.
Oh, the bishop's
yeah.
here.
Also, I knew king h2 didn't win because Thaddeus suggested it. Also, Thaddeus said king here, queen here, double question mark takes here, rook takes queen mate, which is not mate because the bishop is here. But queen g7 is mate because the queen's pinned. But I knew it was wrong when Thaddeus suggested it. 2681.
That one was hard.
How did Karen do in the tournament in Princeton? She had a win, a loss, and a win, a draw, and 3 losses. But she was paired up.
Yeah, I didn't do well.
But she did good on the bookends. She did good in the first round and the last round. That's all that matters. You show up good and you leave good. The middle, not as good.
I just can't win games.
Except for the game that she won.
Yeah. I can't win very much.
I solved it.
All right.
Yeah, more disroller. Bishop f8 is always the answer to that. Stopping me.
Is queen e6?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They wanted to tempt you with that.
Oh, okay.
They're trying to tempt you.
Yeah.
And you were like, no, I'm not going to be tempted. Make fun of Thaddeus some more. That was fun. Thaddeus, you're banned. However, I will concede of the two Thaddii, you're the best Thaddii. You're better than the other one.
Thank you, Duroc. Thank you, CG Master.
Now, what we're going to do now, and Karen agrees. Usually when I make fun of people, Karen's like, oh, I don't like to do that. But she's going to agree this time. We're going to make fun of Chesslad's name. Chesslad? Okay, your turn. What? Why did you take a great name and then make it Chesslad? I hope you're ashamed. Okay, your turn.
Well, I don't know that I feel exactly that way about Chesslad.
Chesslad. How do you say Chesslad without laughing? What are you, 6? Are you from England? God damn.
No, Chesslad.
Why don't you just call yourself Chess Bitch? Just get it over with.
No, it evokes.
No, I think of a 6-year-old British kid. That would be a Chesslad.
That's not what I'm thinking.
That's what I would think.
Well, yeah. I mean, lad is, yeah. So
C.L. Smith is Chesslad. He changed his handle.
No, but I don't feel as strongly as no. It's humorous to me, lad.
Yeah, Chesslad preferred we made fun of Thaddeus.
Whimsical.
He's like, go back to that.
Whimsical.
Chess Bitch is good. Let me see if that's taken. Yeah.
No, Chesslad is whimsical, and that might be what C.L. Smith is going for. Whimsical.
I thought it was just because his name was CL and now it's CL.
Yeah, I think that's part of it.
Your chess is lad and you should feel lad. Exactly.
No, I mean, I got to get used to it, chess lad.
Terrible. Okay, now we'll make fun of Thaddeus again. Thaddeus, what kind of answer was that?
But I don't hate the name. I just got to get used to it.
Clubber Lang. That's right.
I don't know why It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. What's our favorite episode called? The Nightman
Cometh.
It kind of reminds me of the little boy number.
The little lad.
Little lad named Chad.
I thought the rape scene went pretty well. I'm up to here. Here. Ready?
Yeah.
No, it's too many passed pawns. Rawr. All right, I solved it.
All right, let's see.
Just keep calling me CL and pretend nothing has changed. What? That's not funny. What's funny is CL Smith and Thaddeus have both been in our basement. Didn't see that coming.
So I'm not sure. I was looking at A4.
Uh-huh.
And then
The only thing that matters is your next move. Ready?
they'll go
They're gonna
F5.
right. Then
Then
now
I know.
now you got to find the right move.
So I thought it would be King H7.
Correct.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, King F.
then
King,
it goes F6.
King
and go back
F7
up.
loses to G6 check.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you
this-
can't get it back over
Yeah.
to the other guy.
2177.
Yay, did it.
Thaddeus was correct. So Thaddeus is going to change his handle to broken clock because he's correct twice a day. Oh, snap. Doesn't King F7 lose to H7? Yes. Eventually.
Yeah, I've got to stop getting so tired at the end of my chess games. I lose focus. I can't ever win my games that I'm winning. So I don't know.
Delicious.
I get really tired and then I make mistakes and blunders.
Okay, I guess that's the answer.
But right now I'm trying to focus a little bit on poker. I got an email like he sent out to all the students for us, wanting to know who I was going to be in the ladies' event. He was going to try to hook everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
Little meetup.
He was going to hook up with you? All the ladies' event? I'm going to hook up with all... I mean...
No.
You misread the email.
So he's going to hook all the ladies up. I'm reading a great poker book right now. It's called The Game Plan. That one that All Toucher gave me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great book.
Man, you're hooking up with guys, all toucher. I don't know. Getting scared here.
Let's see.
Man, J. Rob's answer is so bad. I thought Thaddeus gave it.
I'm not sure of anything yet, so I gotta keep looking.
I can't read my poker book. I don't understand what it's saying. Ma. My poker book. Ma. Did you hear, like, after they give you your annual, like your one payment, and then the IRS takes taxes from the $2 billion? It was like 430 million. That was it.
That was all.
That's
It's
it.
a lot of money.
That was it. Yeah, but that's like 75% less than advertised. It's 970 million pre-tax is the lump sum. Then it's like 400 something after they tax it.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I guess
I mean, but when they say 2 billion, I want to see 2 billion. I don't want to see 400 million. That's a big difference.
Yeah, I got to get lump sum. I'm not going to be around to get it all.
Right. Then when you get
I'm
taxed,
dead.
it's like not even worth it.
It's definitely
400 million. I was expecting 2 billion. Oh, here's something you didn't know, unless you did. The guy who sold the ticket at his store,
Yeah.
he gets money because this ticket was sold at his store.
It always works that way.
Do you know how much he got?
I'm going to guess 20,000.
$1 million.
Wow, really?
Yeah, right.
That's great.
Yeah, the guy gets $1 million because they sold it at his store.
That's awesome. It's a lot of money.
Then after taxes, it's $10.
Right. I wonder if he gives it to any of the employees.
Man, I wouldn't. God damn. You firing my employees.
Darn, I don't know this one. Everything I try doesn't work. There. That really makes sense. Yeah, you're right. I don't know this one.
Okay, so this is defended twice because I said so, and this is attacked twice. So you have to remove a defender. Easy to do. If you play g5 to remove the knight, then queen h7's mate. So that's not good. So it's f5. Removing the queen as a defender, and then it's over.
I didn't even think of that move.
Mm-hmm. Yay. All done.
Darn, I didn't even think of that move. Lotteries are a scam for state governments to rip off poor people for extra revenue.
Looks like a copy-paste.
Normally, I think it is in a lot of states, but in Georgia, it actually is helpful because it funds the Hope Scholarship. So students that have a B average graduating from high school get to go. It's not completely free, but it's almost free to a Georgia university. So I do like that. It does help. It's helpful in Georgia.
Ready? Mm-hmm. That was 2108.
I wish we could get poker to be legal in Georgia.
Okay, I solved it. Is rook c3 bad? It's bad because you suggested it.
It's just pretty ridiculous. That's what it is.
This reminds me of a game that I won in 1990.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I was, Karen doesn't know this, but when I graduated high school, I tried to go to college in Georgia, and I decided not to go eventually and play chess. And one of the schools I applied to, I asked them if I could get the Hope Scholarship, and they gave me the no Hope Scholarship, so I didn't go. Mm-hmm. Yes?
I think it's 93.
Mm-hmm. Then if he moves to
King F2.
If he moves, not King F2, it's mate on G2, you're mating
right.
them. Okay.
So then Queen G2.
Correct.
And then Queen G1, then you get
Correct.
the queen.
I like Farty Party's answer, which was to give his queen away and call it checkmate. Farty Party said queen check, knight check, queen c1 check, hanging the queen, and said it was mate. Wow. You okay, Farty Party? You're a little too high rated to suggest that. Queen g2 is correct. Queen g1, take the queen.
Yeah.
And then the other variation is if he plays king here instead of taking your knight, you check king here, and then knight check wins the queen because it's discovered. Now we're gonna make fun of Farty Party.
2458
I can't help
rated.
it. Okay, you watching? Mm-hmm. Here's Farty Party's answer. And then he said mate.
Aw.
He's like 2300. What happened? And then the other variation, which didn't happen, was if they play king here, which didn't happen. You check, and then you check, and then queen takes here. And if you don't like that, you can play knight f1 check and take with the queen.
You hallucinated the king on a different square.
Well,
I do that.
no, but that also is incorrect. Even his excuse is wrong. Let me tell you why his excuse is wrong. Okay, in this position, you can put the king on any square you want, and this is not mate. You can make up a square. Hallucinate your king was where? Here on D0? Wherever your king is, this is not mate. It can't possibly be mate. Impossible. There's a knight over here, so this move isn't mate. So basically you're banned. Now I'm going to make fun of you more than Thaddeus and... what's that lad's name? What kind of lad? what was it? I forgot. Something lad.
Chess lad.
Chess lad. I forgot the chess part. I can't make more fun of you than Chess Lad, but I will make more fun of you than Thaddeus.
He said we could still call him C.L. Smith.
Chess Lad.
There's nothing wrong with the name Chess Lad.
God damn.
We just have to get used to it.
If the king was on E1 after queen here check, white could play king F2. Also, white's king is still in check. But it's not mate because king F2 or bishop D1. So this can't be mate. So say no to drugs. If only Bonarici was here to say, yeah, I couldn't remember the chess part. I was like, lad. And then it was funny. Like I couldn't. This guy said, what is chess, lad? Exactly.
Let's do another puzzle. Yeah, I haven't followed the election.
We've had this one several times.
I haven't seen any of the returns yet. I was at Music Bingo getting an escape.
They found one guy who was an election guy in Georgia.
Yeah.
He would like work there. He had a MAGA hat on.
Oh, really?
So he was reported by like a congressperson reported him. Yeah, I don't know if it was in Georgia.
What's the kerfuffle in Florida about the federal election people aren't allowed to go in or something?
Uh-oh.
They were talking about it on the news. I never heard the end result.
We've had this one many times.
Darn. Alas.
All right, who dares say something in the chat so I can make fun of them? A friend of mine, you know, Giannis, many, many years ago, I'm going to say 20 years ago, he got an account on ICC, you know, Internet Chess Club, and it was hopeless. And he couldn't believe that the handle was open, that nobody had taken it. He thought that was a great handle. True story. Jesus Christ, Thaddeus, could you give a worse answer? God damn. Thaddeus, that's much worse than any answer you've ever given in your life. Bishop, okay, every move you made for white is ridiculous, except king h1. And then you didn't play queen g1 mate at the end. After bishop takes d4, just king h1. You somehow forgot the bishop is defending the rook.
It's just a smother mate, right?
Yeah, but Thaddeus is like here and give this away, then give this away. What are you talking about, Thaddeus?
Queen d4?
Yeah.
And then, then take.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and then, yeah.
Let's make fun of Thaddeus's answer, then we'll go back to Farty Party. Ready? Okay, so here's Thaddeus's answer. So instead of king h1, he played here, which is actually okay. And now king h1. I think he forgot that the bishop's defending the rook.
It's hard to see.
Then in this position, instead of playing queen g1 mate, Thaddeus said here and then mate. What is he, me? That's what I would do like as a joke. Although I would be funnier than Thaddeus. I would go here, and then I would go double check, and then I would go here check, and then I
do that because sometimes it's simpler than.
Anyway, the thing to remember is if you put an answer in the chat, I will make fun of you.
Recount is likely. Warnock up by only about 7,000 votes.
I don't think recount is what you meant. You meant there's going to be a runoff because nobody gets 50%. Thank you for insightful chess lectures. You incited me to violence. No.
Well, hopefully we get somebody that's decent.
Farty Party says butt farts.
Butt farts?
What's funnier, butt farts? Okay, or chess lad. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Runoff. Well,
I talked to Nepomniachtchi. He said butt farts okay. We've had this one several times. It doesn't mean I know what the answer is, although I do know what the answer is. She laughed at chess lad. I knew she would.
Who?
You.
Said that?
I said chess lad. You laughed. Go C.L. Smith. We just don't say lad in the U.S. Maybe it's an Alabama thing.
No,
nobody in Alabama's ever said lad.
No, I mean C.L. Smith is very smart and very.
Why is he in Alabama?
Social. So I think he understands that there's humor in the word lad.
I think he's crying right now, eating a cheesecake. That's what I think. That's my guess.
That's funny. All right, let's see.
No, Whizzle. Whizzle with all caps.
It takes.
That's correct, just box in a cage. Where'd Chess Lad go? He was here.
We ran him off.
Chess Lad ran off? Yeah, that's true.
Scampered off.
Exactly.
Or skipped. And there, and then there. Why is it so hard?
We've had this several times.
I know. You told me.
I can't believe we're making fun of Chess Lad and not Farty Party. That's right. He just showed up again. The cheesecake would make it worth it. That's right. No, but C.L. Smith has been Chess Lad for like 2 weeks. This isn't like a new thing. Maybe a week. But it wasn't just today.
It's not enough time.
Mm-hmm. I just figured it was him because when I first saw it, because it's C.L. Smith and Chess Lad is C.L. And he was a moderator. And I was like, what? Who is this guy? How does this guy have a sword next to his name? And no scabbard. Terrible.
I don't know it. I can't do it. I just want to take the queen and they take the queen.
Right, but you forgot your favorite Eagles song.
What, Desperado?
Uh-huh. If you're going to win their queen and they're going to win your queen,
right.
Give your queen away for something first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Desperado.
So let's see. I guess a bishop on F1.
There you go. Yeah. Now he's going to come in here. Oh, no. He's going to come here. He's going to come here. So how do you stop the rook from coming in here?
Just rook G8.
Mm-hmm.
Darn, I feel like I could have gotten that.
Desperado.
I gave up too quickly. That was easy.
What's funny is Desperado also featured in a Seinfeld episode. So everything's Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm. That was easy. I don't know why I couldn't get it.
Okay, I got it.
All right, black to move.
With the maestro. Can you call me maestro? Well, probably not in social situations. No, I know it as a fact. In social situations, Leonard Bernstein wants to be called maestro. So why can't I be called maestro? Okay, maestro. All right,
yeah,
so now we didn't win the lottery, so this is for $1 trillion. What's the maestro's name?
Queen D1.
Yes, his name is Queen D1.
I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I remember the episode, though. Yeah, we've had this.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready for his name? It's a funny thing. You're going to laugh. His actual name in the show is not Maestro, because that's
yeah,
Bob Cobb.
Bob Cobb.
Bob Cobb. Now you know why he wants to be called the Maestro. Yeah, you did good.
Yeah, I did another one. 22.
Is his name Chess Lad? Close. The Maestro. Tomorrow we're gonna have a guy called Maestro here, but it's gonna be Chess Lad. I got it. We've had this many times. Oh man, David Packman's channel must be rocking and rolling.
Oh yeah, this is the one. It's the Bowden's mate. I will get it. I told you.
You mean Billy Bowden?
So it's Queen C6, but.
By the way, that's an old name for it. It's now called the Chess Lad mate.
But the only reason I know this is because I've missed it so many times. It's hard to see that the Queen C6 move for me, but I did it.
Okay, which former president, U.S. president, is a vegan?
Former U.S. president is a vegan?
Mm-hmm.
Obama?
Close.
I don't know.
Bill Clinton.
Oh.
Go vegans. Mm-hmm. We've had this many times.
I did notice he lost some weight a while back.
That's one of the reasons.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Taft, not Nixon.
I see there's got to be a block. Oh, yeah, the knight can go there. There's a rock. Darn, there's a block. Oh, can we try this move?
The guitarist and co-founder of the band Alabama died at 73. Jeff Cook. It says nobody's heard of him. Yeah,
When?
tough break. Today.
Oh.
Holiday subscribed. Hooray! What would Madonna say? It's time for a holiday. 5 states have on the ballot to make recreational weed legal. Not medicinal, but recreational.
Oh, I see. There.
I knew you'd see that.
There.
Man, Huckabee won as governor. Sarah Huckabee.
And
Terrible.
there. Then there's no block.
It says if you thought Mike Huckabee was bad, wait for Sarah.
Yeah. So I think it's Queen D8.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of that guy that was going to block me. Then Bishop C4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't think about this move, so I got to look another second.
You didn't think about that move?
No, I don't know.
What'd you
why.
think you would do?
I thought it was just going to end.
Oh, good mom.
So now what happened with the ballot? I wasn't listening. Something about medical marijuana.
Oh, on the ballot in 5 states is legalizing recreational weed.
Oh, recreational.
5 states.
Really?
It's on the ballot.
It wasn't on the ballot in Georgia, was it? I didn't see it.
Some states have medicinal weed, but this is recreational. Woo Team 90. But when I was in school, elementary school, they said if you do weed, you'll do heroin and cocaine later.
Yeah.
And we were like, heroin and cocaine, where do we get it?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good.
Knight G6.
Mm-hmm.
And just take with the pawn. Yeah. Oh. See.
In Michigan, it's already legal, but I don't know if it's medicinal or
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's, I think it's recreational.
Rook takes H6. And then Bishop F6.
Hooray.
Yay, I did it. Did another
We've had
one.
this puzzle several
I remember
times.
it. I remember. But I didn't remember till I saw the pawn take. I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember this.
In Michigan, you can grow weed.
Yeah.
Michigan's crazy. Although in Michigan, they tried to kidnap the governor, so I don't know if it's the most normal state.
Yeah, Maryland's one of those states. Yeah, I guess Georgia's not going to ever legalize it. I guess. You'll get a puzzle right eventually. Oh, it's legal to grow it?
Go hype train.
I mean, everybody smokes it. What is going on? Just go ahead and make it legal already. It's ridiculous. I know more people that smoke than don't.
True story.
All right, let's go.
So you don't know anybody who doesn't. All right, ready? Except Chess Lad. We've had this one many times.
Yeah, I remember it vaguely. Let's see. Where'd you go? There. Oh, yeah.
Go hype train, you're close. Thanks, C. Esposito. You started the hype train. Hooray. 2,300 viewers. What else?
Yeah, so I think you go rook b7. And then rook takes b6.
Mm-mm.
Oh, no.
Then pawn takes check, and then you lose your pawn.
Oh, yeah, because it's check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just go ahead and push it, b3.
Yeah, that's what Ginger GM would do. You got to be free.
I got this right the last time we had it. I just forgot. I didn't look at it long enough. Yeah, b3. And then you go ahead and just take the rook. And then king b8. Yeah.
All done. 2360. Go hype train. We're close to level 2.
White
We've had this
me.
many times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, CS Bezito, for gifting 2 subs. You're the best. Thanks for all the support you guys give the channel. Without people like you and Chess Lad, where would we be? Go Warnock, 100 votes ahead. Well, that's not good.
Only 100? Darn, this one's hard. What?
J. Rob's answer is funny. It's like funny because it's wrong, but it's funny because of the illegality of the moves. Even he said he's wrong. It's hard to give a lot of illegal moves here because there's spawns on the board.
I know.
But he did it. And then Chess Lad ran away with a flower. I don't really like making fun of Chess Rob. He's sort of low rated. I want to make fun of Daddius and Chess Lad and Farty Barty.
So I'm not sure. I thought it was e6.
Close.
All right, go ahead then.
So it's b5 that he has to take it. Then you go here and he has to move his kingside pawns because he's stalemated over there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then you take en passant. And then you have to promote to a knight. And then mate him.
Man. That's tough. I wasn't gonna...
It's easier when we've had it several times.
I've seen it. I remember it now.
26-31.
It's hard for me to remember it. Maybe I'll do better. I did finally remember the Bowden's mate.
Billy Bowden.
Queen c6.
Who would a match between Billy Bowden and Chess Lad? That'd be a good match. Oh, it looks like White played f3 earlier.
It's really Samuel Bowden, but we're making a joke because we have a friend of ours that calls it Billy Bowden. It is more alliterative. White to move. Let's see.
Go hype train. We're at level 2. We need more hype. Where's Alex Wallace? Is it Alex? Adam Wallace. Like Alex Wallace. That doesn't even make any sense. Alex Wallace. Who's that? Adam Wallace. That's what happens when you're on my stream for a couple weeks. No matter how many years I've known you, I don't remember. Thanks, Pancake Gremlin. Getting close to level 3, a new record. Yay, thanks, Jailer165. We need 200 centidues for level 3. Should you watch me or Spencer? Me. Depends if you like video games or chess. No, we didn't make it to level 3. We were close, though.
Darn, that didn't quite work. I was giving away all this stuff. Let me try again.
Thanks, Shallow Chartreuse. These are people voting in Louisville. It says Jesus is why over where you vote. That seems reasonable, except for one thing.
Yeah. Darn, I don't know, Ben. I keep trying to take on G6 with the queen, but it doesn't work.
No, it don't work.
Yeah, because I could run out
Well,
of stuff.
I don't know why this doesn't win. I don't know why. But I do know that this is the move that they want. Just taking this and black's kingside collapses.
Ah.
On the other hand,
I
bishop
thought it was
f5.
too slow, but okay.
Right. I don't know why this isn't the answer. This also seems like it wins. But this is the answer they want.
All
I
right.
can like feel it. Yeah, I trade queens and take all your pieces. 22-21.
Darn, that one didn't make sense to me
Oh,
at first.
You just crash through. It's not really a puzzle. You're just like taking a
yes,
pawn and, you
it's
know.
kind of weird.
Yeah. Aren't you just even material? I guess you got me on that one. I didn't realize I was a piece down. Yeah, all right. They got me on that. I guess that's the answer. Gotta guess something. You sneeze?
I was yawning.
Oh, I thought you were sneezing. You should have black here. Looks like a French defense.
I'm tired.
Ah,
So I am not long for the stream.
aren't you going to stay up all night and watch election results?
No. I am curious, but you can, tell me what happens.
Was Ulf Anderson straight? Ulf Anderson's still alive. Yeah, I don't know. I like when Farty Party changed his answer from the answer to an answer with an exclam. That was good. Yeah, how's the Michigan governor's race going? I haven't heard anything about that at all. Let's see. Michigan gov race. Gretchen Whitmer, 51.5%. Tudor Dixon, 46.9%. That's when you know you're a Republican, when your name's Tudor Dixon. Also, how can a woman be named Tudor? Also, how can a man be named Tudor? What? Tudor? Gretchen's comfortably ahead. What's the problem? If 538 says, as of today, she's ahead 4.8%, Whitmer. So that should be enough to win.
Darn, I don't know.
Okay, so you want to play bishop b5 mate, but there's a queen there.
Right.
So you have to remove the defender. You got to get that queen out of there.
Oh, okay, maybe bishop d2.
Because your bishop is controlling the squares the king can escape to.
Square,
you need to keep that there. You need to keep this here.
Okay.
Of the 4 pieces, the queen's not doing anything.
Right.
So you got to move the queen and get this queen off of b5. And then the answer is obvious. Yeah.
Off of b5.
Yeah, because bishop b5 is mate.
Queen a7?
Yeah, it is queen a7. I mouse slipped.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That was my idea. I just didn't.
21-17. My mouse slip was pretty bad. Yay.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Aw.
Maybe I can do one more and then I'm going to go to bed. I'm sorry, guys. I'm always so tired Tuesday nights. I have one beer. I didn't even have a whole beer. I had 2/3 of a beer. But I got up super early today. The dogs woke me up. Kazoo actually came upstairs, so I got up. I think he has to go to the bathroom when he does that.
He's a good dog. What time was that?
It was 6-ish.
I got up like at 8 because I had to go to the doctor. I kept waking up too and going back to sleep because I knew I had to get up. They just did a bloods thing and a urine sample. So that was fun. Then I go next week and I'll get a physical. I try to go every week, so, not sure why exactly. But next week, the appointment's like at 1:30 or something, so I can sleep. Is it still only $10 to go to the doctor? Well, we have insurance now, so I'm not sure. Probably still costs more.
Try something different. Darn, I'm gonna have to go out not in a blaze of glory. Because I don't know it. So it seems like you have to maneuver the knight around, maybe like check, and get over there.
Well, he's gonna queen.
Right.
With check. So we can't let that happen. After like this check, that's it. There's no more checks.
Oh, I see. If you promote to a knight, and then you can take with the bishop. Okay.
Now what?
Let's see. I guess just pawn takes g7.
Now what?
Oh yeah.
Archer, when he goes to school tomorrow, we don't see him till Sunday night, right?
Right. A second.
Are we going to the casino again, or we're going to wait a few weeks? I know you wanted to go more often than usual because you're practicing for your tournament.
Yeah, I don't want to go this week.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to mentally prepare.
Mm-hmm.
Darn, that's rare. Where's my pawn? Oh, yeah. If you promote tonight, then you can't get four.
Yeah, you got to promote to a night here and promote to a night here.
Yeah. I got
2106.
I just had to think about it for a second. I'm tired. Mm-hmm. At least Georgia might have a blue governor.
No.
I don't think it's close here, but I haven't
No,
looked.
she's not. She has no chance. Yeah.
What moves I was thinking about? I wasn't thinking about promoting tonight till I finally got it.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to figure out what to do.
You want to do another one, or are you too tired?
All right, one more.
Hey, it's your favorite puzzle. It's the one you solved that I can't.
What? I don't even remember it.
You've solved this like 30 times. I can't solve it, but you do.
I don't even remember it.
The first couple times we had this, I couldn't do it.
Oh, I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't exactly remember it. Well, I think it's 92. And then it's Queen H1. This is the part where I get confused. Let's see, there and there. Queen G2. Yeah, and then Queen F2. Yay.
Yay. 2462.
I've seen that one. Well, I was the first one to solve it. Ben didn't get it. I got it. But this wasn't my first time seeing it.
Mm-hmm. We're Trying to Learn has the most bits donated this week. I've never said that before. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bethany. How's it going?
It says more about everybody else than him. Terrible.
Walker also now up. Walker's up? How can that even be?
Truth hurts.
God.
He's a good candidate except for one thing. Ooh, Thaddeus crushing Trying to Learn.
People hate...
Thank you.
The Republicans hate the Democrats so badly that they'd rather just have some brain injured person in there that's mentally ill and abused his ex-wife and son and paid for all these abortions.
No, but actually, he's a good
said
candidate.
That he wasn't
because,
for abortion.
No, here's why he's a good candidate, though. If you're against abortion, he's also against abortion. And if you're for abortion, he's for abortions in his, in his own purview. So he's on both sides of the issue.
So, but that speaks.
Everybody can vote for him.
To how much they hate the Democrats. And I understand, I feel that way about Trump, but I don't feel that way about Republicans.
Well, you should.
And I would vote for one.
2 abortions, what else?
For sure, and half. But I mean, what is?
Yeah, then we get
on?
to vote again. Yeah, probably we'll vote again.
Is he even going to be able to do the job?
He just does what Mitch McConnell tells him.
Can he read?
No, he just does what Mitch McConnell tells him.
There's.
That's what I don't think a lot of the senators can read. They just have a staff.
Not a lot going on.
No, but they have a staff do all that. They don't even do anything. They just, What's funny is Trump is the one who made Walker run, and then Trump didn't go to Georgia to support Walker because I think they thought that would hurt Walker's chances, which is weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I know, no.
Remember when 50 Cent dared Mayweather to read a children's book out loud? I don't remember that, but it's funny.
I mean, I have plenty of Republicans that I like, And my mom was a Republican.
And you liked her.
R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Yeah, I liked your mom too.
Mm-hmm. But it's just a mystery.
On the other hand, Charlie's a Republican, so.
Mm-hmm.
And here's why you didn't like Charlie on the issues. You know what issue you disagree with him the most on?
No.
The cake issue.
Oh.
That issue, you guys couldn't come to a head on the cake issue.
I should tell the story on the story.
The cake issue, that's where they disagreed.
Let me tell the story, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta tell. All right, so there's a cake story. I got to tell my cake story, then I'm going to bed.
Tell them who Charlie is first.
I got it.
All
right. So when my mom passed away in June of 2019, and my stepdad, his name's Charlie, let them eat cake. So he they were married for 35 years. He's still alive. He's probably 85 now. But anyway, the relationship with my mom was strained there at the end. And I don't know if that had any bearing on what happened. But anyway, my stepdad can be very petty. And right after my mom passed, all the family wasn't down there yet, but I was down there with just Archer, my son Archer. So my mom just died. One of her grandsons there, and then other people are coming in soon. So this friend of the family came by and left a strawberry cake that was divine. Oh my God, that's like the best cake I've ever had. And so there are only a few people around the house. The caregiver for my stepdad, because he's old and needed help, and me, grandson, and then some other person, family friend that dropped by, and the guy that was mowing the lawn, like a maintenance guy that was also a family friend. So when the family friend brought the cake by, I served it up and everybody got a piece. And I got a tiny piece because I was trying to diet per usual and not doing well with it. And then later we went to dinner. I don't remember now where. I think we went over to my aunt's house, and we came back. Archer said to me, "I'd like another piece of the cake." This is hours later. So I go.
Actually, he said, "Where the fuck is the cake?" No.
I'm like, yeah, that cake was pretty good. So we went in there and we couldn't find the cake. At this point, everybody had cleared out. The caregiver was gone for the day. My stepsister, who had also been there, she was staying at a hotel for some weird reason. She had already left. So I go back. It's just me, my stepdad, and Archer. So I go to the back because he's still awake, and I said, "Hey, where's that cake?" And he acted all kind of confused. And, well, I mean, I say act. I don't know. He seemed confused and said, "Well, I don't know. I hadn't seen the cake. I'm kind of tired and blah, blah, blah." So I texted my stepsister. I mean, this has got to be some good cake if I'm trying to desperately find the cake. "Have you seen the cake?" "Oh, no, I don't know about the cake." So I'm like, where is the cake? This is strange. So I look and look and look and look, and I found the cake. And somebody, I didn't know who, had hidden it behind a curtain in the dining room. And bear in mind, my mom just died, and they're going to hide the fucking cake from me. So things, were a little tense there at the end. So I went and got the cake. I found the cake. I'm like, oh, here's the cake. So I proceeded to cut us a slice, and then I put the cake upstairs where I was staying with my stuff, and I took the cake.
The story takes the cake.
And I'm like, fuck that. I'm taking the cake. So the next day, we're just sitting down there all innocent. I got the cake upstairs because I'm going to share it with my family when they come in town. And my stepsister's back over there and the caregiver. And I see them all looking around. And so I know what they're looking for. They're looking for the cake. And so, of course, Archer and I, we weren't going to say a word about the cake. And then finally the caregiver comes in there and asks me, have I seen the cake? And I'm like, no, I hadn't seen the cake. I was looking for it last night, and you guys can't find the cake. How weird. And so later when my brothers and I can't remember when you came, but Ben, everybody started arriving, and we all left and we went to the hotel. I took the cake, and we all ate the cake.
I didn't have any cake because I'm a vegan. But yeah, I'm sure it was great.
Oh, man, that was such a good cake. So, yeah, we ate the cake. But my stepdad was always so controlling.
But there was another addendum to the thing, which he said, like, where's this? And you said it's like with the cake.
Well, no, I didn't. That was what I was going to say.
Okay.
So my mom had given me her jewelry before she passed. And so after she passed, my stepdad went to the safe and it wasn't in there. So he asked my brother where the jewelry was. And I said, and he said, I don't know where he just kind of played dumb. And I said, well, if he calls me up and asks me about it, I'm going to tell him the jewelry is the same place the cake is. But he never gave me that opportunity to use my one-liner.
Your cake drama is good.
I'll say, I don't know about the jewelry. I guess it's where the cake is. Asshole. Yeah, cake drama. We take our cake seriously. Man, that was a good cake. I can almost forgive him for it. It was strawberry icing. It was so good.
Was it vegan?
No.
Oh.
It was just, I mean, I could have eaten that whole cake if I didn't know how to restrain myself a little bit. I'm a cake thief, yeah.
It's like the bicycle thief. It's the same thing.
Heartwarming family story. Southern family story. But I wish somehow they'd know about it. I think they got to know. What do you think they think about it?
They probably forgot about it.
Your brother used to hide food when it was running low. My stepdad was always very controlling about food. So it certainly wasn't surprising. Do they watch the stream? No. I mean, he's 85. None of them watch the stream. And if they do, now they know.
No, they don't watch the stream. They don't know what streaming is. They don't know what the internet is. They don't know what a computer is.
They don't know, but I don't mind if they know.
Yeah, if he knew, he'd forget in 5 minutes.
You should have hidden that cake from me. Nothing's going to stand between me and my cake.
See, tensor extension put the marker in too early.
He always loved sweets. So it's not surprising. So I got to go to bed because I'm tired.
Or I'll do some puzzles.
You going to keep going? Yay. Ambitious.
Tired.
Well, I'm sorry I'm pooping out early. Maybe I'll do one more. Black to move.
This looks like I'm in the French again.
One more I'll try, and then I'm going up.
I don't know an answer.
Let's see. Okay, let's go there.
I guess that's the answer.
Let's see.
Gotta guess something. All right, I have my answer. It's the other Thaddeus. How many Thaddeus are there?
Why couldn't it be just Queenie 4?
It is, then King here.
Oh, okay. Let me look.
But it is Queenie 4.
All right.
But yeah.
All right, I was looking at other. Okay, so.
You tell him bot, I mean tensor extension.
Yeah, I think it's F4.
Correct.
Yeah.
Very good.
And then Queen G6.
It's not Queen G6 because Thaddeus said Queen G6. No, then King here, and then...
Oh, okay.
That's the only legal move.
I didn't see that move.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Otherwise, that'd be mate.
Right.
You have a better move. Thanks for the sub, Ace Deuce.
Oh, yeah. I can still go there. And there. Check. Let's see here.
The good Thaddeus is asserting his dominance over the other Thaddeus. Damn.
I don't see how that's any better. Okay, there and then there.
You're doing something you do a lot, and you say you do it a lot. So don't do that.
Well, go ahead. I just don't know.
You're looking for mate. There's no mate.
Oh.
You're always like, mate, where's the mate? There's no mate.
That is what I was doing.
Right. That's what you do. So.
Okay, let me just see then.
So do something that's not mate, but almost as good as mate.
Okay, 4. So just Queen G2.
Yeah, you just take the bishop.
Yeah.
24-12.
I do that a lot.
You were like, I don't see mate. Rawr. Yeah, I'll end this stream when you leave too. Tired.
You were looking for it? Yeah, I do that. I get hung up on it a lot.
One more. Always one more.
Sometimes I remind myself to...
Oh, it's a Karen puzzle. Yay.
Yeah. All right, well, I mean, Rook G2 then.
Uh-huh.
But then I won't think. Okay.
No, looking for mate's fine. Then when there's no mate, look for something else. Don't get fixated. It's like real life. You're looking for a mate. She's not interested. Then go to the next woman who's not interested in you. Or wait a minute. What? It says Abbott beat Beto. Terrible. Alan Kessler posted, loser Euro guy and Big Blind called off more than half his stack. Loser Euro guy. I like that.
Let's see. Darn, these are always hard because I think it's Rook F2. No?
Remember Sarah Huckabee Sanders? Remember her?
Yeah.
She's the governor of Arkansas now.
Okay.
By the time she was the governor.
She's pretty smart. I mean, I don't agree with her politics, but man, she had such a hard job making Trump look good. She did good. I don't know. I'm too tired to do it.
You got to double check your answer.
All right.
And then your queen goes all the way down.
Oh.
That was 2049.
No, I'm just too tired.
No.
It is easier. I just can't do it. Can't do it. Yes, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, I thought was impressive.
Yeah, when she was running for Arkansas, she said, I'm your Huckabee.
But she's, super conservative. I'm just saying she's certainly not an idiot. This election is depressing.
It's true. All the worst people are winning. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Rubio, Kemp, DeSantis. Who's the guy in Texas? Abbott. It's like a who's who of who's the worst.
I don't know much about all of them, but
they're all the worst. They're all tied for the worst.
Who was DeSantis running against?
Charlie Crist.
Oh, that's right. You already told me that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I already thought he was going to win. So
right. When DeSantis won, everybody said, Jesus Christ.
There's a chance Walker might sneak past.
No.
I mean, how can that guy win?
You know what happens if he sneaks past? It's a quarterback sneak. Oh, snap.
I mean, that's laughable.
Mm-hmm. Look
at the people we elect down here. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Man, she is so dumb.
She's done like a Fox News.
God damn. And then we got Herschel Walker. Brain damaged. Brain damaged abuser.
I can't decide whether to raid Mari Chess or David Pakman, because Pakman will be doing election coverage.
Probably Pakman.
But Mari's response will be funnier.
Well,
I was going to do
some
Pakman.
of the people didn't want to watch politics.
Too bad. It's Mari's birthday.
Oh, we got to raid Mari.
Man, you got me there.
Mari's so cute.
This isn't a joke. She turned 25 today.
Yeah.
And so her stream is 25 hours.
Wow.
So I can stream on my 54th birthday, 54 hours?
No. Yeah, Mari's so cute. So everybody be good to her on her birthday.
But not too good.
And she's a good chess player, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's about 2,000.
And a good musician. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's no joke. Mm-hmm. She's better than most of you guys.
Go Fetterman. That's good if Fetterman wins.
Give her some birthday love.
All right. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.